Welcome to How to Play Hero, where I'll be going through everything you need to know about this character so far. To start off, their smash attacks have roughly 12% chance to critical hit. They can also crit against shields, but it won't deal any extra shield damage, only extra shield stun. He's somewhat of a heavyweight with short full hops and short double jumps, as well as he is really stale in the air. They have a shield that blocks projectiles, which is active while standing, crouching, or walking at max speed. You can also aim at his feet or head, just like Link, to play around it. The hero also has 100 mana points. They gain 1 mana per second, but the mana regeneration stops when you are choosing a spell, when you're charging a spell, and when you're casting a spell. The hero also gains 90% mana of the damage dealt with anything except his spells. So aerials, ground moves, pummels, throws, all give him back mana depending on the damage. Neutral special is 3 different fire spells that get stronger the longer you charge. It also deals more damage at close range than long range. Frizz, which will always pop them slightly upwards, possibly leading to an aerial confirm at a wide range of percents. Frizzle is 2 fireballs, one of which can actually clank while the other goes through, and Kafrizz is one of the best killing moves in the game. This can be charged up, cancelled by shielding or jumping, and stored, as well as be reversed for landing mix-ups. Side special is 3 different electrical spells that get stronger the longer you charge, although for these spells you cannot store it or cancel it. You basically either tap quickly, hold for a little bit, or charge it up all the way to either get Zap, which has decent range for how fast it is, Zapple, which has really good range, is really fast, and deals good damage, making it perfect for whiff punishing, and Kazap, which deals a massive amount of damage if you hit with the last hit. At close range, you'll stun them into the second hit. There's also a Thunder that comes down that you can hit with as well. This can be perfect to go off stage with and destroy recoveries. The recovery works in roughly the same way, in that you can't store it. Instead, the longer you hold the B button, the better the recovery becomes once you release the button. Once you release the button, you'll get Whoosh, which is 1 hit, Swoosh, which is 4 hits, or Kaswoosh, which has 6 hits. You can use Whoosh as an out-of-shield option, but it's kind of slow and weak, so it's not too much to worry about as long as you know how to hit a shield safely, making it kinda risky, especially since they get put into the freefall animation after using it. The craziest thing is that you can charge it up and spawn it off stage close to the ledge so that the opponent recovers into the multi-hit that you have to try teching. If you charge up any of these moves and you don't have mana, nothing will come out. Down B is a random list of commands. There are a couple of rules, however. You have 10 seconds to choose before the list goes away. The spells will never show up twice in a row. If you jump forward and then press down B, you'll slow yourself down, so you basically aren't able to be mobile while choosing a spell, and you can cancel it with shield, jump, or double jump. Oomph raises the attack power and the damage of all normals, pummels, and throws by 60% for 12 seconds, so you'll kill slightly earlier, as well as your moves become slightly safer against shield. Your special moves, however, don't get affected by this buff. The drawback is that he receives 20% more damage. Psych Up increases the damage, knockback, and shield damage by roughly 20% for your next attack, but only one attack. Bounce acts as a reflector for roughly 12 seconds, and you can move around and attack while it's active. Heal will only restore 11%. There is, however, a limit to how many times you can use this. Flame Slash is basically just a quick kill move, coming out at frame 6 above hero and frame 7 in front. It also hits hanging opponents and 2 frames. Crackle Slash freezes the opponents. You can't kill them as they are frozen, but you can deal damage to them to regenerate mana. It also comes out at frame 6 above hero and frame 7 in front, and it also hits hanging opponents and 2 frames. Both the Flame Slash and Crackle Slash, however, have sour spots at the very edge of the move. Accelerate will last for roughly 10 seconds and will increase your ground speed, fall speed, air speed, and air height. So basically you're way faster, way more mobile in the air. During acceleration, you receive 20% more knockback, so he'll die earlier, as well as it's easier to put him in a tech situation. Bang is a slow projectile. Kaboom sets off a strong explosive spell with lots of damage and kill power. Sizz is just a really quick and weak projectile. Sizzle is the same, just stronger. Hatchet Man is just a really strong attack. Thwack can sometimes instantly KO an opponent. The higher the percent, the more likely this is to happen. Whack is the same, but weaker and slower. Zoom lets you teleport from anywhere and appear from above. If you spend your double jump, you'll get it back coming down. This still requires you to get really lucky with finding Zoom. You do somewhat have time to pull out 3 menus though, since you can double jump cancel the first one and neutral air dodge cancel the second one. But if you don't get it, you'll die. And even then, recovering normally with up B is very easy to hit, as there's no intangibility and no hitbox. Anyways, Kaklang, you'll stay in place for 5 seconds while invincible. You don't regenerate any mana, and you can't cancel it, so you'll always end it after 5 seconds, meaning you'll get extremely hard punished if you end up using it. It can be used in the air and you'll come down with a hitbox, but it's generally useless. You can't grab it, so I guess it can be used to time someone out if you're ahead in percentage. Metal Slash will one-hit KO versus a metal opponent. Normally though, it'll just deal 1% and is pretty much useless. Hocus Pocus is purely random. It can trigger some of your other spells, it can backfire and slow you down, it can make you smaller, it can poison you, flower you, make you lose all of your mana for nothing, put you to sleep, or it can make you bigger, make you invisible, get you a Starman invincibility, or let you regenerate mana. And besides, this move will barely show up in the menu, as it's really rare. Magic Burst is extremely scary. It's an attack that uses up all your mana and deals damage depending on how much mana you had. The less mana you started with, the less range, damage, and power it'll have. This move will beat out every single ledge option and kill around 40%. To survive for longest, you'll want to DI down and away. Kamikaze is a self-destruction spell that results in an extremely powerful explosion. Snooze is a slow projectile that puts the opponent to sleep, even in the air. It interrupts animations and recoveries as well, so it's perfect for edgeguarding, as it can kill really early. But of course, you can still mash out at low percents to try surviving. And this can be shielded, and as soon as you shield it, it'll be harmless. In fact, every single spell can be shielded except Hatchet Man and Kamikaze. As I said, you can close the command selection by pressing shield, and then you can try again to get another set of spells and hope for the best, but the same spell will never appear twice. You can stack spells as well, so if you get something like Oomph and Psych Up, your forward smash, back air, down air, and forward tilt can break a shield, although the forward tilt can be released before the second hit and you'll be fine. Also, you can choose a spell and turn it around just as you've chosen it with B or A or even C stick. Now, as broken as his specials seem, everything else he has is kind of slow and clunky. His neutral air can be landed with at close range, which allows you to spot dodge grabs, but anything that is frame 7 can punish it, so you'll always want to space it. Its combo potential is very minimal. In fact, nothing will combo if the opponent DIs away, unless you get something like Accelerate and Oomph before you hit the neutral air, which is extremely unlikely anyway. His forward air isn't safe at close range if you land with it. It's only safe if you space it. Landing the forward air can combo into jab, grab, forward tilt, down tilt, or up tilt at starting percents. Forward air also has a stronger sweet spot at the tip of the blade that kills earlier. His back air is a slow and strong aerial, meant for anti-airing, edgeguarding, and killing. It's only safe if you land it and space it, and it also has a stronger sweet spot at the tip of the blade. Both forward air and back air start setting up into tech situations at the same percent, roughly around 20 till 50%, and you better watch out as during the tech chase he can easily try to cast spells and beat your tech options. Up air is an upwards kick, and your safest aerial against shield. It can start combos pretty reliably as well. Up air can kill at low percents to an up smash if it crits, mid percents to down air, and at high percents you can get up air into back air unless they DI away the up air. Down air has an initial hitbox at the blade that spikes the opponent, a sour spot on the hand that launches upwards, and a later hitbox that launches upwards as well. Hitting it will also combo into up airs or up smash. Jab is purely to get an opponent off of you. Down tilt is a low kick that's relatively safe on shield but doesn't provide any combos, other than reading the opponent's next landing options. It can also hit hanging opponents and 2 frames. Up tilt is a simple anti-air against opponents falling down on you, no combos. Forward tilt is a 2-hit move. The first hit is a shield bash attack that can beat out all projectiles and attacks with perfect timing. You can also pivot cancel it by running, turning around, and at the same time C-stick towards the direction you were originally running. Both forward smash and down smash can hit some hanging opponents, down smash more reliably so. And your up smash cannot be used as an out of shield option as it won't push opponents into the sword from the ground. But up smash is also the strongest smash attack when you crit. And dash attack can also hit hanging opponents, but it's mostly for punishing directional air dodges or catching landings. As for throw combos, you'll barely get anything. Down throw can combo into forward air at low to mid percents, as well as up throw into up air can work at low to mid percents. At around 90 to 110% with accelerate, you can get down throw to forward air to kill confirm close to the ledge only, even with DI away. It's a really tight combo anyway and will most likely not work at all with rage on some characters, but if anything it can create a 50-50 scenario. Up throw kills around 200%, but with psych up it kills around 135% and 160% with oomph. Combine oomph with psych up and it kills at 110%. Forward throw and back throw are mostly for launching opponents off stage to try edge guarding them with attacks or spells. This character is a heavy spellcaster, super unique, really fun to play, and can be incredibly powerful in a lot of areas. Overall though, this character is kind of slow, clunky, and somewhat luck-based, so Hero will suffer against rushdown characters, and will probably get edgeguarded pretty easily without zooming. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to support this channel, then please consider helping me out on Patreon. There's a lot of awesome rewards that you can get. You'll get sessions, and you'll also be able to watch these art ofs way earlier than anyone else. Even a single dollar helps so much more than you think. And if you can't support me on Patreon, then please consider sharing these videos to your friends.